Yo, how is everybody? We are back. We are back and we have more Scooby-Doo stuff happening today. Hope everyone had a good weekend. Happy Monday. So, we got dude that needs to pretend to be a ghost. So I was thinking we would try that today, and I hope I don't regret this. Took everything off him. He just needs to do, well, I'll have to look it up. But whatever ghost arm waving thing is happening. And then let me grab my pure ref so you guys kind of know what I'm doing. Scooby intro. This. And I actually have to see what the motion is. We're going to animate the motion, export that as an alembic. We're going to bring that alembic into Marvelous Designer, throw a sheet over them, and then export that. And then we have the sheet that will just have, simulated. That's the idea. And if we can get that done today, then we'll get the whole shot done either today or tomorrow, depending on other stuff. I can imagine me getting through all of it today, but that doesn't mean that we will. You know what I mean? It'd be like that. Let me just try and find that spot. Okay, so right after this we have a run. Okay. I feel like Daphne went kind of quick. Let's try and just rush what we did with Daphne. That's my idea. But we need to start in T-pose. And then everything needs to go slow, question mark? The alembic itself can be retimed somewhat. Be able to change the speed that it goes, if I remember correctly. Again, I haven't tried... Have I tried alembic in Blender? Don't remember. It's been a while. But anyhow, let's just get into it. I think we're in the right place. We just need to grab the rig. Go into okay. Object mode. Select the rig. Pose mode. Cool. Now, what will he need to move? I think we're gonna have the feet in the back. I don't think we want them to touch anything. Like this, we definitely want to key. And we'll key all of this. Oops. Grab this. Fingers shouldn't matter too much. So we might ball the hand. Let's see, this is a just in case. Why is that locked? Is there really only one rotation? This is okay, whatever. Did this. It's trying to hit anything that I think we might touch. feet are gonna be out of there, that won't be a problem. This might need to, whatever. Key it all. Clavicles might be a good idea. They should hopefully just be a rotation. We're about to do a location, we'll jump back. Just in case. Neck and head. Alright, what am I forgetting? What am I forgetting? I feel like that's everything. Except for the fingers. Each finger needs to be done separately, right? I don't think we need location. Okay, I think that's it. Everything keyed there. Now it'll make the limit a little bit bigger, but we don't want it to jump, you know? It's like maybe like 30-ish. We'll hit the first pose. Trying to think where to start. Let's grab the legs. Yeah, that could be fine. Okay, now that only did one. No, they're not important, so we'll just keep that like it is. Keep this keyed, I guess. Oh my god, I never ever want dope sheet. Give me that graph. This arm overhead. That could be okay. Oop. Okay, that works. I think. then we'll ball the fist. So make sure I got that one. That one could be okay. This, we want to... We want to make sure it's not going to get caught. That's actually kind of a big thing to think about. Making sure that the cloth isn't going to get too tangled. Yeah, that might be okay. Maybe a little bit more. Okay, that's decent. Yeah, good enough. I just want to make sure it doesn't get snagged. That might be enough. Yeah. Why do you move like that? And boom. I keep that one. That one's good. This one I think will key where it is. Fine. Okay, keep this roughly here. I'll probably tweak that a bit, but let's get the fingers curled. Not that curled. Okay, and then tilt the head a little bit. Hey, productive time. How are you? That's how? Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Well, yeah. Good luck, Godspeed on the studying and test review and the test prep and so much. All the things. Fun watching you play some COD this morning. Good luck. It'll pay off. It'll all be worth it. Because you're worth it. Okay, so let's see. We'll go from A pose all the way to ghost. Good. Now we probably just need like another frame and then we go between the two. Maybe a Maybelline. Maybe. Definitely. It will definitely pay off. You're definitely worth it. Okay, gotta go to my reference. What's he doing? Oh, no, no, no. It's complicated enough. Okay, can we simplify this? Okay. Sometime later. I won't be able to retime. We have to get the timing right in this because once we export this, the cloth will sim and we can't adjust it. Pretty much after we export from here, we can't really touch it. Unfortunately. I don't like being locked into things, but that's the way it is. Okay, let's see. So his head twists. Maybe like that. Did I do it wrong? I think I did it wrong. I'm gonna collapse this down. Why am I in geometry notes? Weird. Hey Robotech, how are you? How's your weekend going? I just want to go up a little bit. Get in there. Going well? So my weekend was pretty good, very productive. I got a few builds of my game done. I'd build and then I'd find a bug and I'd go try and kill the bug, and yeah, 5 builds later, I think it's in pretty good shape for what it is. Got to hang out with the wife a lot, which was fun. So yeah, no complaints. Monday's going pretty well. Let's keep it like that. Okay, then it's probably just 70. Oh, okay. I'm gonna BRB real quick. Sorry. Okay, we're back. Sorry. Wanted to help the wife with groceries. Anywho, yeah, so yeah. Game development, builds, played some Starfield. I felt like in Starfield I had to build up to a point where I had max shipbuilding capabilities before I could dive into any quests that I cared about. It was interesting. Just because I was so encumbered among other things, and it's like all the skills that you unlock have challenges. You need a point to unlock it to unlock the challenge. And some things like lock picking, you want to you need to pick so many locks. You want to pick those locks, while you can. Novice locks, right? As you level up, the locks get harder. So it's harder to find the novice locks. So it's kind of self-defeating if you don't get it quickly. Otherwise, it's just very difficult to level up the skill. So yeah, I've just been and there's several things that are like that, like upgrading your spacesuits, upgrading weapons, commerce, selling and buying stuff. Well, sort of. Some things you just want to get out of the way. And also, you don't want to get caught needing to do an important persuasion in the middle of a quest mission and not have the ability to actually do it, or sit there reloading to grind over and over to get the good results. So yeah, it's just all side mission stuff until you feel like you're not gonna fail. Hi Yag, how are you? We were both on BRB? Sorry, the doorbell rang. Wanted to help the wife. I'm glad I did. She had to get a big tray of goods in, so at least I could get the door for her. What are you up to, Yag? How was your weekend? Hopefully it was good. It's each hand climbs up a little bit. I just need to loop one section of this YouTube video. I have an idea. It might be dumb, but we can try it. Yep. Don't look at that. Don't worry about that. Getting some reference. Cool. Okay, got it pretty quick. Got the first change. And there's 4 of that frame. Okay, so then we need 1, 2, 3, 4. All of this can be deleted. Yeah, I'm sure I want to delete that. Thank you for checking. And then this, with this, we can delete. Oh no, maybe we keep that. So that way I know when it's looping. Okay, wait a second. Really? Oh, okay. These are all bad frames. Ish. Okay. I was a fool. Now you're BRB? Alright, I see how it is. And yeah, you're also lurking? Well, enjoy your lurk. Enjoy it. Okay. Good. Good. That might be all I need. Like, I might not even need to save that. I can just have that running. Oh, no. Screen to GIF doesn't run in background. I can't switch off it. Okay, fine. Maybe a quick save. One moment. Checking that out. I guess I can keep screen to GIF open. We can do it frame by frame easier. Hmm. And now I'm noticing Shaggy moves his head so slightly, but he's the well. I guess Scooby moves slightly as well. Largely everyone's static. Really good. I really just want to put them in the scene, tint them a color, render it. Preferably. I feel like this is a mistake. Rendering it out as a GIF. Why is it so expensive though? Wait, 70. Did I miss something? I think. So at 50, this one actually needs to move out. It's almost like he's swimming. A little bit. Please, please, please just go to 50. Thank you. Maybe like that. Dramatic announcer voice? You're watching the making of The Night of Pepper's Laundry Day. Yeah, yes. Yes, precisely. Hi, Catless. How are you? How was your weekend? Excuse me, it's Pepper's Ghost. But yeah, laundry day included. I do have to make it transparent, and I do have to make some tombstones. We might not finish this till tomorrow. It's really weird. It pauses at times. Right, that. Just up ever so slightly. And by 70, his head's still rotating. Just a little bit. Then 90. Way too spaced out. We'll figure it out. Oh, wait. I missed it. I missed it by 70. Head goes back. Come on, catch up to me. You should not be taking that much CPU. Okay, now by 90, both arms going up. While he lifts up. Okay, not like that. This might rotate. Oh my god, what is this? I hate that that pops up and somehow my mouse magically finds the window. So that way when I'm done clicking anything and I want to rotate, it starts, or I want to like move the camera, it starts rotating again. What a nightmare. I wish I could find anything convenient in Blender. I really do. I'm sure someone just has a wonderful time clicking something and changing it and then having a little angle they get to change because they didn't do it correctly the first time or something, but ruins my life. Okay. 90, we're up like this. Okay, I think we're almost done. Okay, 110. Let's try that. Okay. So if we're at 90, key this right where it is. 110. We'll just rotate this up. Which I think works better if this is rotated correctly. Which we've never touched it. I'm gonna key those there. 70, 90, and then 110. Okay, that could work. Maybe. I think this lowers a little bit too. Okay, so this will throw a dope sheet. Not even the dope sheet. Which one works? Timeline. And it should be like, let's make 130. Then we can go back to graph editor. Strange smudges on the left. Oh, I see it. That's a good question. Give me 1 second. There we go. And OBS has been messing up my overlay. To get that fixed. Okay, this could work. This is so slow to evaluate. I'm worried the alembic might be kind of fat. Stream is scuffed? They've all been scuffed. Any quality is just perceived on your side. And I appreciate you and your imagination for it. You have to do everything here? You have to do everything here on the internet. I mean, it would help. You don't mind. I have a small to-do list for you. I'm just waiting for you to ask, you know. It's very kind of you. Okay, let's evaluate slow. That's just a reality of it. Okie dokie. How do we export an alembic? And am I asking too much? That's the real question. Here's an alembic. Okay, maybe this won't be so bad. Does it have selected only? Please don't do everything. I would cry. Number of times per frame. Really? So do I want 0.2 for a multiple frame? What does this one say? Again, it says times per frame. Is that really times per frame? So every frame will be divided up by 5 and not like every 5 frames? Cryogy, this is really what I need you to do. I need you to be a hero and I need you to go just fix Blender because there's nothing that's not broken about it, right? By this point, I've highlighted some sort of problem in every single system I've touched. That's the top of my list, just so you know when you get that big to-do list from me. I legit don't know. I might have to look this up. Limbic geometry samples, Blender. I just hate that. So geometry samples sets the same, but then for animated geometry. Great, cool, thanks. Transform samples sets the number of times per frame, but I can't do sub per frame. Like, again, times per frame would mean if I set it to 5, it's gonna do, you know, every 5th within a frame. And that's, you know, 25 times more than I want it to. I think this is backwards. I think they just don't know how to use the English properly. I'm going to assume it's backwards and they don't know anything because so far they haven't shown competence. Let's go for what I assume it's going to be. Scene options second from the bottom. Selected objects. Thank you for that one. But then this one, like they just have their terminology completely backwards, right? It should be like number of frames between sampled transformations. Right? And it like can't go down. They don't know how to English properly. See? Thank you. Clearly you agree with me. It's the only way I can take that. Only selected objects. Oh, we'll just try it. I might have forgot to set the range. It might be going to like 250, which would be miserable. We'll see. So Cryogy, how was your weekend? And what are you up to today? Selected only, and you can only see the selected word. You're a hero. Truly towering amongst us mortals. The word selected, yeah, okay, hold on. Oh, I love that. I love that. So I tried to make it not full screen. Do you see this, like, it looks like web dings almost, but it's actually like all of the icons for, I think it's like these icons? Looks like these icons just scrambled. Oh, I love that. I wonder if this is gonna mess up now. I wouldn't think that an Alembic export needed the program to stay full screen. Okay, wait, let's pop this open. Let's pop this open. That, like, there-ish. Okay, exported. Now we need to actually open up Marvelous Designer, because of course I didn't. Might flash the BRP real quick. Does this do the thing? Does this just open? I feel like it's opening. Yo, shout out to 3 o'clock. Thanks, Yag. I appreciate you. So, Yag, how's Game Jam coming? Okay, hopefully we can just bring the Alembic in. That was kind of my plan. Import the Alembic. And you're over here somewhere. DZ as ABC. Oh, scale kind of matters. Let's do centimeter. Let's do millimeter because I think we're still off scale in Blender, which would be centimeter. Let's try that. Slow? I mean, that can be okay. Game dev is slow, right until it's faster. Like, I was just getting a lot of stuff done over the weekend, and then I was going through my to-do list, and it's like, oh, I still have like maybe 700 double-spaced items. Not quite double-spaced items to do. And that's not including any of the art assets that I kind of detailed. Man. I can, but you have 2 weeks. You have 2 weeks left. Oh, what's left? I'm someone that chronically chronicles their left things to be done. So I know if you ask me that, I'm like, oh, well, I'm looking at this, and this, and this is in that state. That's just me. Anyway, we need to put a big sheet over this person, and then hopefully cross our fingers real hard. And the Alembic will work once we go into simulation mode. But nothing should be that difficult. We could just do a rectangle. Okay, I can't even see the character. The character's too tiny. Okay, okay, before we make a mistake, let's import the Alembic again. Let's try centimeter instead this time. Please be bigger. If I can see a silhouette on the 2D pattern, then I feel a lot more confident. There's something. Cool. All right. Maybe like that. Question is, do I give it like a head socket? Truth is, I might need it. Perfect. We're almost done. Let's try it more. Everything is left. Well, I didn't see the full design doc. Do you have like enemies that you have to do? Okay, computer hates us. I thought this was gonna be easy. I think we have to cut out a head hole. It's not gonna lie, it's kind of fitted. Clone is internal. Something like that. And then convert to hole. Cool. Now I just need to make a hood. Oh, that hole way too big. Okay. Alright, that's better. Your weekend was all about the Classic Tetris World Championship. How did that go? They had to introduce a super kill screen because people were playing the kill screen indefinitely. Interesting. Oh, and yeah, you have to do enemies, levels, and gameplay. Okay. I mean, are they simple enemies? Not gonna lie, enemy AI can be the easiest or the hardest thing in a game. Levels and gameplay, I mean, that can take a long time, or it could come together in like a couple hours, honestly. Sounds and textures, sounds will take time. You just have to like go through the libraries, right? Or what is your sound process? It all takes long? What's the shortest thing for you? I have to believe everybody has different skills and abilities. I'm sure you're going to be really fast at something. Or maybe you just need to practice game design more, game development more. So we should all do more game jams. Then again, if I'm doing a game jam, I usually kind of throw quality out the window. It just depends. If I'm like, I'm definitely going to use 3D, then I'm like, I'm definitely going to do the most jank 3D so I can get more than one model done. Yeah, that's just me. A 2D game. You know what? I'm biased. I used to teach game design courses, sort of like intro to programming, and we would have to have one game per student that we would have to do in like 3 days after doing the like standardized everyone does it game that we're all putting together. So yeah, maybe I've gone through the trenches a bit, trying to get people to get things actually done. You know what I mean? Maybe that's not fair of me. I've been cheating. Yeah, and also, I feel like you just pick styles. There's some styles that are more jank than others. Yeah, I remember doing like, I don't remember how many. There were probably like 10, 10 icons in like half an hour. Just be like, see guys, it's not hard. You just open Photoshop and you zoom in real close to do pixel art and then you just paint. And be like, see, here's a Snapple bottle. And everyone be like, ooh. And I'm like, what do you mean, ooh? You saw me do it. It was just you took the brush with the right color and you drew a little thing. It's the thing. Don't listen to me. I'm biased. I've been doing it too long. All right, we just need to do a hood. It'll be easy, right? Hood, not internal. Like a football. Clicked it and it finished, and I tried to drag, but it wouldn't let me drag. It's fine, we'll fix it in post. Okay, now we just need like 4 of those, and that's gonna be the hood, right? Okay, in before I totally embarrass myself and it looks horrible. Okay, we sew. Okay. Now we just place them in 3D space and we'll be all set. Oh, they're huge. Of course they're huge. Yeah, better. Herb food? Sounds good. Okay, some of these normals are reversed. This and this. Flip normal. Okay. Just messed up a few. You need to go. That means you need to go. And you're wrong. Okay, not too bad. That goes to this. Cool. Okay. Almost. Almost. Okay, so all of them should be denser meshes. Okay, you know what? They could be way worse. Each piece 2 times pi times r squared, or halved. I mean, I could. I need a long section too, right? That's just for the top. I mean, or I could just grab all of these, move them up a little bit. Okay, just shorter then, right? Okay, then we just need to sew the bottoms. Five by four. They kind of do look like cog teeth. Missing the inner bit. It's fine. It works fine. My computer doesn't, though. Hello? Marvelous designer. Oh, it's saving an animation with this. That's not great. Oh, how big is that alembic? That could be big. That could be a problem. I guess, yeah, alright. So I don't usually bring the alembic in, model on the alembic, and then try and do the animation. Usually I have the model unanimated, no alembic. Create whatever outfit. Simulate the outfit, whatever. Then you bring in the alembic. So that way you only have one big file. Oops. Honest mistake. Anyway. So close to being right. Which means it's just ever so slightly wrong. Well, at least I know where it's supposed to go. Because from here to here and from here to here. Is it backwards? Let's try reversing it and see what it looks like. Asking for a friend, Alemba what? Alembic is a technology, I don't know who put it out, that exports caches of data per vertex, I believe. So like if you do a lot of simulations, you'll end up animating something, exporting the mesh as an alembic, which will just be the animated mesh itself with no rig or bones or anything. And that's like vertex animation data. So that way you have the proper volume over time to interact with other systems. The .abc files. So I would assume you could also export, once you do one of your cloth sims, you could export it from Blender if you wanted into another program. So it's not like stuck there. Does that make sense? So this can like import just the mesh. Yeah, we don't have to know anything about skeletons or skins or weights or anything like that. And it still has an animated mesh that it can work with. And then we can export either both or the cloth as another alembic. Alembivalence. Hey, zombie, how are you? Yeah, like even Unity has alembic. though I find it runs a little slow in Unity. But in theory, you can also get bigger animations because you don't have to calculate whole rigs to see the animation. But I don't know. It's like a lot of data to be pushing per vertex. Maybe not too much data per vertex, but it's a lot because it's all stored on each vertex. Export from Blender? Why would you do that? Well, so the Blender game engine, if you're going to make a game, CryoG, and you're sticking with Blender, does Opabuga, the whatever Blender engine is, does that plug straight into Blender? I guess maybe you would export .blends. I wonder if you could just set everything up. I don't know. I haven't really looked into it too much. But yeah, alright, I also get maybe you never need that feature. Okay, the tips just need to be a tiny bit bigger. Maybe it's not bigger. Maybe they need to be rounder. I don't know if I'm willing to do that right now. That might be fine. I have to cut out the thigh holes. Guess we could do it the right way. Eternal ellipse. I don't even know if this is the right one. Oh, it is. Convert to hole. That's a little bit cleaner. I'll just go up. Man, this like 6-way snap thing is a nightmare. Because if you want to move a little bit, like it's not going to snap for you. In fact, I think that just completely went wrong. I think they go right up the top. Try and save it again. Hopefully it's not. Oh, wow. It's like way too big. Wish I could choose what I was saving. Yeah, Alembic's horrible. It's like breaking out of the Matrix. Pick up the right phone, get extracted, escape the machines. Mm-hmm. You're blue pilling all the way? Go for it. You want to be someone important like an actor? Kroji, you're already important. Right here on the internet. Have you ever seen Being John Malkovich? Think that's the story of that? I have. I haven't seen that in a million years. It was really good though. Hey, Robo. Hope your lunch was good. See, it's such a trip. But that was a quote from the Matrix. Yes, yes, yes. We all know. Oh my god, saving forever. Alright, we just have to make it perfect and we can't save ever again. Maybe one more save. Okay, the question is which part's weird? This only is a bottom one. Well, that won't do. Hmm. Can I deactivate these? I don't know if I can. Let's just do that for now, because I just want all of them to be symmetric. So Zombie, what are you up to today? And how is your LAN party? Don't think I've forgotten. I want to hear all the juicy details. And four-way symmetry is not easy. I just need to be straightish. Okay, yeah, that's dumb. Pull it in. I just want it to be level. guess I could try and make all of them a little wider. Closer. Win party was fun. Win XP 64-bit ran perfectly, not one crash. Sounds good. Selected almost all games besides Unreal Tournament. But that was fine too. Oh man, Unreal Tournament. I love that game. But glad was good. Food sucked though. That's on the delivery service. Fair. Okay, that's the back almost good. Yeah, it's more bullet shaped. It's definitely better. You shouldn't suck food like burgers. You should bite them. You know, not everyone has the luxury of being able to masticate their food. Croji, you should just be more sensitive. Convert to whole. I'm curious, if we make these longer, does that change anything? Okay, just a little less point. It's like somewhere in the middle where it doesn't sag and it doesn't stick up. And that's... Haha, that's it. That's it, we're good. Alright, I'm saving it. Does that mean you don't have any need to taste it? Didn't dare to do that? Ooh, that bad? There's this one strange dude that didn't talk the whole evening night and suddenly stood up, packed up his PC and left without saying a single word to anyone. No one was surprised, so it seemed normal for him. Oh, that's pretty funny. Enjoy your lurk, Robo. Okay, once this is done saving, we'll see what the animation looks like. I might have spaced it too much. So what are you up to today, Zombie? Do anything cool? Any, like, modding or 3D printing? I feel like you got it up to 3D printer working. And that was it? Did you print anything with it? Nothing, probably. Well, if you tried Macablo, I put up a new build today that fixes the bugs. It's better today than it's ever been. I was updating, I was thinking of you, as like, if Zombie plays this, I want to make sure he doesn't encounter any of these bugs. Wait, actually, how do I do animation mode now? There used to be like a whole program modality. If I hit play. Nope, that's bad. Okay, you know, I used to know how to work this program, and now that they went and is it this? Okay, how do we actually simulate though? Never used to be a thing. Oh, record? Alright, feet disappear. I don't know if they even need to. We're not going to bring the character in. I think we're just going to bring the blanket in. Yeah, a notebook right now on the sofa. Try the new build tomorrow. Sounds good. Motivation for anything isn't really there today. But you know, after working on Macablo all weekend, I can say the same thing. Today, I reorganized my to-do list. And man, is that deflating. The game feels amazing. It's just... Oh man, I ran out of steam. Okay. Needs to be a little bit longer. By little, I mean, it probably should be a lot longer. Make it a lot wider and a bit longer. Stop this. Stop this silliness. Carmen, we delete you. Uh, what's the transform button? I swear there was one. Double click this. No, double click this. That even work? Pivot. Like a lot longer. It actually folds down. Oh no, but then this stretches. No. Wait, why did that literally not work the way I wanted to? Why did that do the pattern? I don't know. I don't need transform pattern. I need transform point segment. Then front needs to be a little bit long. That might be enough. And then let's really murder the computer. Okay, let's try it. Reorganizing your to-do list, procrastinating domination. I mean, yeah. Yeah, I mean, it's definitely procrastinating, but at the same time, you do need to kind of keep organized. Like, the only way I get the big things done, or like huge chunks of the to-do list done, are by like grouping and planning. And once I have enough pent up potential change energy, you know what I mean? Then I'll actually dive in. But if it only needs to be touched here and there, like, sometimes I'll just wait until there's enough stuff built up. Okay, this is like too much. I need to taper the front. At least it drapes over the hands. You know, it could be worse. Yeah, definitely procrastinating. There's a few things that I have to do that I don't know, waiting for the right moment. Some things aren't easy, you know, you're gonna start them and you have to actually like finish them. Because going halfway would probably ruin the game for a period of time. Or sometimes just checking off something from the to-do list leads you to doing half-baked solutions, and I'd rather not do half-baked. The game's big enough as it is, and I'm sure there's plenty of mistakes that I've put in there. No, I'd rather not rush anything new, which sometimes means refactoring old stuff. And like settlements are interesting. I was like, oh, just put a to-do list for loading and saving settlements. Several things in settlement creation have like some automated setup which save themselves. And I actually didn't realize that until over the weekend. So I'm glad I didn't rush into saving, because it is slightly more complicated than I realized before. But just for settlements, like normally things you save it. But the settlements are putting down things like dungeon entrances, NPCs, shops, and all of these things tend to save themselves when they get put down, which is very convenient. Right up until you have a bigger system that's trying to use them. And it's not the worst. I just want to make sure that I'm like. And then do I abstract it, right? I could either save exactly what we generate, or we could save a template that could be loaded with different like graphic sets. And that sounds like the right way to do it, but I definitely don't have the motivation to get all the way through that. So, you know, yeah. Sometimes that's what it is. Blender has cloth sim? It does. I really didn't want to have to make the full cloth in Blender though, honestly. I know it's simple, but ugh. But yo, Callus, what's up? What are you up to today, Callus? Are you using Blender's cloth sim today? Oh, by the end here, I kind of like it. No, it's a fine ghost. We'll just stick with this. Yeah, Blender's cloth sim isn't the worst thing I've ever experienced. I've never liked Maya's cloth sim stuff, to be fair. Mainly because buttons were always really clunky. You've tried it and conquered it and got quite nice results. It doesn't have to be bad. It can work, but yeah, if you're doing simulations, my suggestion is to like really space out the timing. Make sure all of your timing is really slow and smooth for your animations, because any jerkiness is going to start throwing cloth around. Never gotten anything nice out of Blender's cloth sim? Unless you count the simplosions, crashes, and wait times, lifetime of a universe. Maybe, yeah, maybe you just need to step up graphics card or CPU. I want to say CPU. It's probably CPU. Envious of the plucking that I can do? Yeah, that is really nice. Okay, so that's our ghost. Like delete this. And all of this needs to get exported. I kind of wonder about UVs. I should probably just do them. Reset. Fit all. Yeah, whatever. Okay, it's good. Go back to 2D. Select these. We're going to do one more save, which is going to take forever. And then we'll export. Because these, like a gig each. Talk about way too big. Definitely a gig each. You can do that in Blender. You just have to hook a few empties on the verts or pin verts. Blender can do everything. Oh, I love the Blender rants coming from people that aren't me. This is great. Thank you, Callus. Totally made my day. Pin verts are easy clap. BRB nuggets are beeping in the kitchen. Want nuggets. You've pinned it like a donkey and it balked. It's still saving. I'm excited for this to be done. And then we'll bring it into... I'm regretting my life decisions. We're going to bring it into Blender to see it, but it might be huge. This might be a... Good thing it's a one-off. We need to bring this in with the Mystery Inc. crew, which is going to be a pain in the butt. We need all of them. We need the mausoleum, bushes. We'll make a backdrop. We need to make some grass and some tombstones and some fog. There is so much to do. Well, we'll try. Oh, it's done. Good. File, export. Export, Alembic. Please give me more options. Thank God. We definitely want thin. I keep on welds for reasons. We don't really want any of this. Maybe a diffuse map. FPS 30, sure. Anything else about size? I definitely don't want to include avatar. Play region only. Please. It looks fabulous. Order has been restored. You silence them with ketchup and habanero sauce. I like me a habanero sauce. Okay, so I think we're good. This guy, do we save? Brand new one. Delete this guy. Import Alembic. Where is this? Hello? Random place. Import Alembic. I'm scared. Do you like more to an Alembic? Here? Do I have to like turn something on? I'm confused. I might actually have to look up how Alembics work. Or maybe it's an option I picked. How would I even see if it has data on it? Brand new one. And then over here, let's try. Again. Okay, entire region. That. I don't know why it wouldn't have an animation in there. Why does it have an animation here? Oh no, I'm horrified. What is this bar? Is it still trying to export? What's happening? I'm really confused because that shouldn't do. Yeah, that's just a fail. Where'd the recording go? Marvelous designer, you have failed me like really hard. What? I am in disbelief. Did you really just do that? I don't even know how you did it and how I'm going to make sure you don't completely scrap all of the like hard work in the future. Why do I have this in so many programs? But if I open this, it's just going to be broken, right? That's what I saved. I can't open the same one. I have to go to the old one. I have to make the same changes. I don't know. I don't know. I'm upset. Stupid, marvelous designer hacks. Hate when companies make their software worse. And this 1000% feels like that. Like, oh, we just made it so you didn't have to go to a different mode to do animation, but now it's like not simple to necessarily get into animation. We'll throw out your recordings. Damn it. I hate you, marvelous designer. I hate you. You're not my real dad. Oh, come on. Click the freaking thing. It's right. Oh, I hate it. I hate this program so much. And this might be a short stream. This Danger completely loses cool as a program that he's never had to before. This just sucks. Why do I have to do all this again? That looks absolutely huge. I don't know. I can't tell. Okay, great. And then we do record, right? I think. It's just... simulate it. Do another save. Every error is going to cost me a gig of hard drive space. Thanks, marvelous designer. And now just a million years as I have to save another file. What was it? Was it setting up the UVs? Is that it? Was that enough to kill everything? Did I clean up the scene somewhere? It was like, oh, everything else should be thrown out. I don't know. I'm gonna hit that save button again before we simulate, and I'm just regretting every decision that led up to this point. Oh my god. Just, yeah, wait for it to respond. It's taking forever. The Nuggets getting ravaged from here. I want Nuggets. Okay, let's make sure that the stupid UV editor, USD layer, there's a whole USD. I don't know enough about USD. I should really look into that. Reset. Fit all. Yeah, whatever stupid numbers that you want to make up. 2D pattern. You got a save again. Regret life. They didn't know what was coming. They were just getting cozy in their new sauce, you know? Wearing their new drip. All of a sudden, nom. Right through the midsection. I have no sympathy though. I want nuggets. Ears. Maybe I should do a quick break. BRB. Oh, okay, we're back. Thank you for your patience. We finally saved. And now we need to sim. So we click the button. And we simulate, and then we'll save again, and you know how it goes. Hey, Toast, how are you? Big poops. Anyone tried pineapple habanero hot sauce? I have had pineapple habanero. Well, no, maybe I had mango. I find fruit plus habanero is good. What am I making? I'm making a ghost. Same thing I've been making all of October. So right now it's simulating. It's taking its time to do so. Oh, now it's going fast. What are you up to, Toast? Besides, are you trying pineapple habanero? I would suggest it. Go for it. Tell me how it is. I don't know if I've had pineapple mixed with something that I don't like. Just finished ruining a design you really liked. I'm sorry. I know that feeling. I know that feeling. Like this. The sleeves are way too long. This is completely botched. This looks so different from the last one. Man, I'm so disappointed. Hmm. Man, it looks so bad. Okay, need to go back to the special control queue. You. Hmm. Yeah, I don't think we want the back to be that long. All right, let's just try that, I guess. Maybe with less weight on the outside. Oh, the particle distance too. Never mind. Never mind. Stop. Back. Delete that. I feel like every design that the client changes or that your boss wants you to change enough, that you're like, this is ruined, you should get to save whatever the previous one was to your portfolio. You know what I mean? So when you're actually showing your best work, you can show what you choose to show, and you can get people that actually like your work instead of whatever weirdness your boss decided to instill on your work, you know? Fortunately, I don't have to deal with that too much. Yeah, it definitely happens. Okay, this already feels better. We'll see. There's like weird bunching in the back. Like the shoulders were coming up. And I want to get a shoulder silhouette if we can. It's a great idea, right? Like if you changed it enough that it's now unrecognizable from what will go out, that should be legit, right? It's not even under NDA. You just change the client name on whatever banner it might be. That everyone bonds over food and basic necessities. I'm gonna extend that to breathing. You ever take a deep breath and feel great? I love deep breathing. Man, a good deep breath. Try to do it, several times a day. Did you know? This might be false. Maybe you should look it up. What I understand is that you can hold your breath for 10 seconds before you are no longer absorbing new oxygen from your inhale, supposedly. So yeah, sometimes I kind of like practice that, like inhaling, holding for 10 seconds, and then releasing. Though you can kind of tell that it is the extent. You probably want to like hold for 6 seconds and like inhale for 2, holds, exhale for 2. Yeah, breathing is super interesting. Can like definitely change your mood. Box breathing, is that the like 4-4? Or is it like 4-4-4? Like you have 4 seconds of exhale of being exhaled, 4 seconds of inhaling, 4 seconds of holding it, 4 seconds of releasing, and then you're back at like 4 seconds of being exhaled. It's interesting. It takes a lot of more mental energy than you'd think. But yeah, breathing is cool. And then, there's one that, there's a streamer called MEUSB, and she has like a redeem for something called like Wusa deep breath or something like that. And you're supposed to like inhale through one nostril. You actually like block one nostril and you inhale, and then you block that and you exhale through the other nostril. If I understand it correctly. I find that fascinating. Because you also have this thing, from what I understand, you will always have a passive nostril, and your body will switch up which one is active and passive so they can take turns. And the passive one will slightly swell to constrict air, so it takes like longer for one nostril to have air go through it. And that allows you to break down smells over a longer period, because not all chemicals dissolve at the same rate. And this is like extra evident when you're sick. Like when you're sick, your body will definitely kind of like make sure it has one nostril prioritized for open. But yeah, I found that fascinating. It actually like purposefully, well, alternates first off, so it's kind of like, I don't know, palate cleansing or something, every like half hour or something. I don't know. There's something about it. And then yeah, it's just like it is a chemoreceptor. It's just like slowing down the passage of the test particulates can make it, find different results. There was a serial killer who likes suffocating his victims. A box was also involved. Count me out of that bonding experience. Sounds good. Yep, count it out. I also think I would like to be counted out of that. Sounds like a lot. I don't know if I'm ready to sign up for that. Have you been reading the almanac again? No, I just remember tidbits. The interesting ones. Oh, yeah, okay, that's kind of interesting. Loop. Go back. Play. The best Scooby-Doo ever. Right, perfect. Okay, now we save as again. Okay, another save, then we'll do an export, and hopefully we'll be good. Don't forget the floor collisions. You're not wrong. Well, you know what? That's going to take a second. You're not wrong. Leave the floor collisions. Collisions are baked in. They are now, but you can't. You at least used to be able to turn them off. I don't know because the entire interface changed. I don't know. I kind of liked the idea of having the like mode where you make things and then having the mode where you do the animation simulating things and like the baking. I guess it kind of makes sense to just split it up into panels, but there's something lost. Yeah, I feel like it would have been over here. I'm gonna have to look through the panels and see if there is one for simulation properties. I'll have to look around. Hopefully it's not on like an individual. I don't think it is. No. Okay, instead of this, can you be... None of these look right. What is a modular configurator? No, definitely not that. Where was that? Simulation properties. You. Gravity, GPU, ground. Sorry, this behind the thing. Good. What happened to window resizing? You remember when window resizing was a thing that you never had to think about? It's just like it worked. You grabbed the side of a window and you moved it. I do. I miss those days. Okay, no ground collision. And then I guess we just delete that and redo the whole thing. Oh, no, I failed already. Okay, we stop this. We go back to the first one. Then we delete this. This will make sense in a second. So we can hit simulate and make sure that it's not going to collide with the ground. So that way we're not coming from a weird state. Hello. To unsimulate. There we go. I'm just gonna do it. Just gonna go for it. Beep. Hey, the beep is working. Catalyst told you to do it. That's fine. I mean, it's in there for a reason. Yeah, I appreciate the pointing that out. All together now. Oh, imagine you guys could all coordinate the latency. That would be amazing. Just all synchronized, beeped. It's not perfect. There are parts of it that look similar. I wonder if in the original Scooby-Doo they actually had someone throw a blanket on and just get like a short video reference that they animated to. Could you imagine someone in the office actually doing this? Because at this moment, I kind of can because there's some similarities. Man, this takes forever. You're eating cheesecake? It was free and it's delicious. I'm really happy. Where do you get free cheesecake from? I feel like that's the tip I need. Some journalist writes a clickbait article like how to get free cheesecake. I might click on that as opposed to all the other weird clickbait things that are obviously too good to be true. Cheesecake. Toast, you're making me hungry. Yeah, I'm just noticing some branches beneath that bush. Crap. That means we're not done with that bush. I wonder... I wonder if I could model it up quickly. Because your parents went to Cheesecake Factories? Bring your parents to work day? Oh, so bring your parents to work day actually did work out. That's good. That's good. I could see that being a disaster for some people. Weird ripple over there. Man, maybe I could do bring your parents to work, but that would just be inviting my parents over. And I probably couldn't have that as billable time. So I wouldn't technically be working. You know, that's not free. There's nothing free about that. No, that's a scam. I'll pass. Thank you. Oh, yes. Look at him go. He's so spooky. I'm scared. Taking in my boots. Okay, we saved this, and that's gonna take forever. Give your parents a bill? Oh, that'd be good. I'll send them an invoice. And I don't know. I feel like that could backfire. What if they invoice you for, like, I don't know, college or something? Invite them over, show them a nice time, and then nickel and dime them. Bring out the microtransactions. Statute of limitations. Oh, how long is a statute of limitations? I mean, it's been a while. It's probably already triggered, but you know, just in case. And really don't want to make it a generational thing. That could just blow up. Your dad sends a counter bill for your birth. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Right? I already don't want to pay those kind of hospital bills, right? Hospital bill with birthing specialists? No, thank you. Okay, it's saved. So now we select this and exporto. Okay, sure, you can try to go there. One place. See, that says a 300. I still want a region only if we can. Okay, do the thing. Man, imagine getting an itemized invoice for every birthday party that your parents ever threw for you. Just like, you know, magicians, clowns, renting a hall if they ever did that. Propane barbecue bills. Uh, yeah. I think we went to the movies once. Just getting a bill for like 20 movie tickets. I don't think it was that many, but maybe 10 movie tickets. My best childhood birthday party? I'm not gonna lie, the movie theater and McDonald's one. Like we went to the movies together. Like I don't know, me and at least 5 of my friends. I think my cousins of similar ages went to. Like 10 of us. And then we went to McDonald's. That was a dope day. Get 20 movie tickets at today's prices? Yeah, that would be really bad. Fortunately, it wasn't that. This was. I don't even know how old I was. I was young though. I hate to say what I went to see because it's not a movie I would even watch now. I think, if I remember correctly, it was like Gone Fishing. I know it had Donald Glover in it. Getting the $6 million man action figure with the spacesuit. That sounds pretty good. They're at a 4:45? Hey, that time is ticking. Means we should be moving. We should be moving. Let's import. Import some alembic. Dot abaca. And there's my ghost. Perfect. Now I just need to get it all together. He's a little silly. Your best birthday party, you were like 6 and your whole class came and you had a pirate treasure hunt. That sounds amazing. Pirate treasure hunt. Yeah, that sounds really cool. Your whole class came? I miss those days actually. That was cool. Okay, so it might need to be scaled down, but that's decent. We just need to now model some more stuff and then bring it all together. And does this have a messed up camera still? I think it does. Yeah, I have no idea what's going on with this camera. I don't know. How do you reset a camera? Complete factory reset. Everything camera. I'm gonna press F and it like ruined everything. How do I fix it? You just want to go to sleep? Did you finish your work? I like wanted to say something over the weekend. I think I did say something over the weekend. I felt bad because you were you were working because you slept through the week. No finish. I'm sorry. Oh, I'm sorry. When I zoom out, it's going straight up and down. What is happening? I wish it was just like a camera I was attached to or something. So that way I could just, I don't know, delete the camera or make a new one or something. But my viewport is just, I don't know. I don't know. It's not even like first person controls. So weird. Like, no problem. Uh, I hope you do get caught up with work. That can always be a really great feeling. Meanwhile, I'm like, what is happening? I don't see anything that changed or would be different. It's like baked into the scene. Workspace? What are you? Show me my workspace. Okay, whatever. I don't know. I don't know. The scene might be trashed. I don't know. I pressed F and now it's just stuck with a pivot in a weird place. I don't want to. Well. Okay, wait. Did that fix it? No, because as I move away, the pivot somehow still over there. Like, panning doesn't change the pivot point of the camera. What? Why? I don't even understand what this functionality would be usable for. Is the camera like is the viewport camera like a physical object that has anything I can change about it? That would make more sense, I guess. I don't know. I wonder if I can import this one into another scene. Because this is a good portion of it. So we could just make some tombstones, I guess. Wait, which one's for? Y is supposed to be forward? I don't think depth matters too much. And extrude again. Now we're into the cross section. Extrude again. Crossy bit. Extrude again. Top of cross. God, Blender, keep up. Okay, it's tombstone one. Half size one. This one feels like one of those foot size memorials, but I'm gonna maybe not do it that way. Maybe just a half size. Am I gonna be able to insert edge loop? Okay, we're gonna try extruding. Just a slanted guy. And then putting in kind of like a rounded bevel ourselves. Loop cut. Boop. 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 Should be all we need. Alright, so these are both silhouetted. Let's just throw a material on quick. No specular. I think that's all we need. And we don't want them to be absolutely black. They should be... well... make them black and I miss just a tiny bit. It's good. Okay, so tombstones, we need grass, bush, far back trees. And we need fog. I'm open to any suggestions on the fog. But we should be able to get this done tomorrow. Let's try and do a little bit of grass. Guess we could do it in here. Thank you. The geometry nodes. Start to 5. Nice. 5 o'clock. It's a good time. Alright, 2-bit, this needs to get applied. And then we start doing some stuff. None of these are bent blades of grass. Can we make a plane? Mesh circle. Vertices 4. We'll type and gone. Transform. Really interesting. X on the 90. All right, we're gonna do a set position. We're gonna find the mid ones, I think. So we need positions. Oh, wait. Okay, so math. This. Subtract from 0.5. Just this again. An absolute value. Where's my abs? Okay, subtract, throw it through an absolute value. The absolute value goes through a greater than. This is our threshold. 0.1. Select, and then we need to combine. Nope, it's all bad. It's all bad. So wait, we want less than. Is that it? Oh, Gab, thanks for the raid. How are you, Gav? How was your stream? Sorry, I missed the art stream. Yeah, hopefully I can take a peek at the VOD. But it was cool to chill with you and check out the messenger. I think that's what you were playing. That was cool. And separate C. Back that from 0.5. Maybe I want this as offset instead of a position. Okay, okay. Kind of dumb, but that makes that. We need another this. I think I want all this in one node. Okay, and then I need to name that here as grass blade. Still don't fully understand this. But maybe someday it'll make sense. Okay, so that's our height. Guess it's just our width. Zero that out. We'll put the height into where it is. All right, there's a grass blade. Now we need a distribute. That'll be for the instance. Played more Messenger today. It's colder now in the UK. Yo, it's getting so cold in the US. It's getting very cold. How's the Messenger going? You seem to be killing bosses very easily. Especially for a Metroidvania. Maybe that's just your insane skills. Do the shout out. Go check out the Gavel art. Doing cool art some days. Sunday and Wednesday, if I remember correctly. And then awesome gameplay other days. Gonna be Liza P soon. Sea of Stars, I think it's on the list. You're in the future and past now. That's cool. It's finally getting colder again. For a while, it was really comfortable. Not gonna lie, I enjoyed it. Okay, let's put that there. Throw some randoms around. Yeah, that's fine. Put that to scale. And then this one's gonna be rotation. So max should be like 90, maybe negative 90. Except for one axis, which we'll figure out. That doesn't feel like it. This one? This feels like the... No, that's not right either. Oh, these need to be negative. Multiply by value. Requests. You had 26C, about 79 last week, Fahrenheit. That's still hot. That's still very hot. Yeah, we're down into the 60s Fahrenheit now. Drawing 3D squares as a pattern. And Pokemon on Thursday. Sounds good. How are you enjoying Pokemon? More Messenger on Saturday? Yo, if I'm available, I'll be there. Wait, no booster tonight. Should I have known that? Why do I feel like I should have known that? Well, I'll figure out what we're doing. What I'm doing, I guess. Kinda. Okay, fine. Just do it on all of them. I can't decide, just needs to be messy grass. Oh, he said on Discord. Oh, I hope he's okay. I hope everything's okay. Hmm. He'll last 0.125. Okay, so that one doesn't matter. It's just this one. That's good enough. Let's kill everything. It's important things. Tap of booster? I'll have to check it out. I'll send my well wishes after stream. Oh, in important things. I see. Oh, I think he mentioned this. Okay, that makes sense. Yeah, we'll find something else. Where will you be, Gav? Do you have backup plans? Wait, this should have one post bit. No, let's do combine. We don't even need that. This one should just be one. That into the multiply. Just chill. Watch someone else. Makes sense. What is this cryogy? What am I about to click on? I like Tom Scott. Oh, that's a funny word. Oh. I got him backwards. Width is height. Height is width. Okay. Those together should be enough, I think. Delete this one. Rotation's rotation. Who cares? Maybe a little bit thicker. Density might be a good one to expose. Maybe seed? Guess I could expose all their seeds. It's fine. It'll be fine. TwitchCon is soon? That's cool. I'm definitely not going. I think I know like 1 or 2 people that are going. By no, I mean I watched the stream of several people that said they're going. But not many. I even heard someone say yesterday that it just like for a lot of audiences it doesn't make a lot of sense. Or for a lot of streamers, because of their audiences, it doesn't make a ton of sense. But I hope no one dies. I hope there's no broken backs or, you know, whatnot. Hope everyone, yeah, gets in and out safely. Okay, that seems good. Can I scale it and then apply the scale? That seemed to work. We're missing fog, trunk, a backdrop, and putting the crew in. Doing pretty decent. Been watching hitchhiking to TwitchCon Vegas from St. John's, Newfoundland, and he's in Denver. Most of the way there. So, okay, so you went as far, what's that, like as far east as you can go in the continental North America? That's cool. That's cool. I've been to the eastmost point of the United States of America. I think. It was kind of cool. Yeah, you can go east more if you're willing to cross the border. Yeah, that's a real long way. Okay, what's next? Guess this needs material. Oh wait, do we just put this? This? I realized them. Why won't you be a thing? Okay, set material. I feel like the hill itself needs to also render out. Okay, there we go. Cool. Tombstones. Grass. Looking decent. How do we fog? He's done it every year for 5 years. A lot of work. It's respectable. Glad he hasn't been like serial killed. Thinking about going into the bush and putting the stems on it there. I kind of wonder about fog. How do we do a fog? Crowd, you were saying volumes last year for reasons. Mesh to volume. Okay, that's cool. And maybe a little bit too easy. I mean, also a little janky. Can we subdivide and noise? The position into the vector. It should be 3D. Spider-Man 2 comes out soon and Mario Wonder comes out at the same time. Spider-Man's cool. The Spider-Man games have been really good. I'm not a huge Mario fan, but what's interesting about this one? What are they doing? Besides picking new voice actors. Okay, I think we want to set position. I'm gonna put the subdivided mesh into here. This gets offset by color. Should be ready for everything to just break. I think I made a fog. Not like the prettiest thing in the world, but it kind of works. Need like a maybe scale and detail just in case. And then definitely a levels for subdivision. And then if we can blur. I want to blur like the whole thing. It's just too harsh on the edges. So maybe another set position. Please don't break. kind of, the input geometry is kind of bad. She's been hitchhiking for 10 years, streaming for 5. Hasn't had a bad experience, but he has declined rides when he doesn't feel it. It's fair. Probably a good thing to do when you're streaming as well. This is a 2D world, and they think there's no time limit on the game in Mario Wonder this time. Okay, so another 2D Mario. Cool. No time limit. I didn't know Mario had made a time limit. Need to give a volume a texture for it to work. Wait, but isn't it already kind of working? Might. I wish I could see what the noise texture looks like. What am I even doing? There's definitely something noisy going on there. It kind of works. With the sampling, I feel like we might be just getting kind of like a Moir effect. Hmm. Where do you even put the texture? Or is that where you want to have that going to like there? No, does not like that. I mean, that's fogging, right? I think you just want to slow it down. speed. Maybe I do. It kind of makes pill-like volumes that are screen aligned. And your volume can be any shape, so you can also play around with creating ragged shapes. Okay, yeah. I mean, I hoped to kind of get some of that done procedurally, but whatever. I mean, that's what I was hoping to do with the noise texture, actually. The noise with the set position on the subdivided cube, I was hoping would do the thing. Oh, it's a plane. Okay, hold on. Let's turn this off. Let's make like a UV sphere. Uh, vector math. Remultiply. Okay, wait, what does this look like? That just scale? Why aren't you rounder? Please. Okay, maybe I should have expected that. Oh. Okay, alright, that's closer. Also, Eevee isn't that good with volumes. That's not great. Look at how cool that is, though. So yeah, maybe I shouldn't be doing this, but you know, they don't need to be good, right? We're just copying just a couple of layers from a 2D animation cell. Okay, I mean, yeah, that's a thing. Loop. Oh, wait, it doesn't loop. We can fix that. The sign? There we go. Loop. Loop for me. So I guess the cutoff might not loop. But like in general, it should loop. Oh, come on, speed, 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 speed. Okay, I don't know if we can keep up. It's interesting though. It's made dinner? Ooh, what are you having? That's a vape cloud? Listen, all clouds are just clouds, alright? Don't shame them for being the vape nation bat plumes or, you know, what have you. Okay, wait, what if we do subdivision 5? So we absolutely destroy my computer, and then the scale can also go up by like 5. I can only click through. Hopefully it renders, but okay, that's more of a, you know, smoke blob. Now if I just make it thinner to begin with, can I just scale it? Okay, so I guess I shouldn't expect it to play. Yo, I'm kind of proud of what we did. I'm kind of proud of that. Screenplay. Camera pans around stone, revealing Shaggy hitting the pipe behind the stone. You know, we have all the assets. We could actually do that. Oh, the shenanigans we could do. Oh, when you look at the grass and the fog and that looks good. Okay, how does Eevee treat this? Let me go to shading. Okay, no, that's good. That's good. Obviously, it's not as good. But like, if this is the Eevee viewport, then like we're fine with this. It's better than it's very flat, actually. That's for the extras on the DVD. And can you imagine Alan Wake 2 cannot manage to get physical copies made, but somehow I put out a DVD of a bootleg 3D version of just the Scooby-Doo and introduction, like 30 seconds. And it also has some like behind the scenes. Can you imagine? I kind of could, actually. Low key, it would be a very weird prank to go all that way for, but fine with. Okay, I legit really like the fog cloud we made. We did good. With all your naysaying. 14 hours of behind the scenes. Oh man, if only. If only. We need some branches, we need a backdrop, and we need to bring the crew in. But we're almost there, which means tomorrow, at least half the stream is going to be figuring out what the next... Oh, we have to do runs. We either do a run cycle and copy it. No, I don't think I have the tech that lets me do the baking of animations anymore. I have to like go find add-ons that got out of date. Yeah, so maybe we just do a run cycle for each of them. Hopefully it won't be miserable, and it'll be worth it because I think we have to reuse at least a few. They run a lot. Mostly the combined rants about Blender. That sounds interesting, actually. I love it. A co-op DVD or a co-working DVD. Okay. Has this... Guess we can create the scene. Then we link. See, we might end up just importing. Get rid of the cube. Let's import the alembic. Oh, it's way too big. Right, this should be forward, right? That's a good tombstone. Just the crowd. You've been watching a lot of Cyberpunk 2077? The amount of 3D modeling is unfathomable. That game has always been impressive to me. Everyone else has been hating on it, and I'm just like, it might have had some bugs, but it's really incredible how much they got done. In my humble opinion. Do we bring in the mausoleum too? I'm afraid of that one. Cemetery? Spelling? Who needs it? That's my intention. Cemetery. Assemble. Okay, wait. Just jump. Okay, this is one we definitely need to render. It doesn't even want to play. Let's link. I'm kind of afraid to import it. What do you think of Cyberpunk 2077? Something you would play? Or are you enjoying watching it? Or Mausoleum. Can do the bush first, actually. Okay, now the last and scariest one. Mausoleum. Very swoop. Hope the camera's okay. Which one's which? This is the one. Can I move these? How did I move the bushes? That's what I want to know. You watch those games? Good. Sounds good. Okay, legit. How do I get this turned? Make select. Light's not needed. Call, you're needed. Why didn't it move the I hate this program so much. Why didn't it move the camera? This one too. Did that move the camera? What brain dead people made this stupid program where you can't select a camera and have it move where everything else moves in the same selection? Why? Who in the world would ever want that? Why would you just not select the camera? Why would you just make it frickin'... Oh, I just can't. I can't. Okay, you know what? We're going to deal with this tomorrow. Full-ish. Are we still on? Let's do the Grimy raid. Mayhaps. And then we'll get this rendered out tomorrow. We're like really close. We just need to be able to put everything in the right place. And I lined up the camera. I'll figure that out tomorrow. Or just throw it out and redo it, because of course I'm going to have to do that. Because simple object selections don't work in this stupid program. Anyway, thank you all my lurkers, my chatters, my VOD watchers. I appreciate each and every one of you. I hope to see you again tomorrow between 2 p.m. and 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Jump in the Discord, find out when I'm going to go live. All that good stuff. We're going to raid Crimey Badger because he's still on. I hope to see you guys tomorrow. Have a good one. Bye-bye.